All right, how we doing, everybody? Matt here, just coming to you with another live stream. I have like 15 minutes before I have a meeting, so I figured I would just hop on the live stream and just hit some bets. So stuff that you guys can tail. If you just give me 1 second, as I'm just kind of BSing, waiting for people to join. And yeah, so I'm already logged into all my sports books, so we can just get started. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, just letting people join, letting people trickle in. Also posting this on the social medias, letting people know that they can come hit some bets with me. And then there we go. And then, yeah, so let me share my screen because that part is important. So this page is the arbitrage page. There's also obviously the positive EV page. Both of them are helpful tools when it comes to finding bets. This one I've actually already taken, and I posted it on Twitter as well. This Owen Tippett over 2.5 shots on goal, plus 135 odds at BetRivers. I actually already locked this one in on Barstool and already posted it. So for those of you that did not see this, and if you're not following me on Twitter, I definitely recommend to do so. But also to, more importantly, hit this bet. Owen Tippett over 2.5 shots on goal. Whoops, I just closed out of something. I locked this in on Barstool. As you can see, where is my, I need to log in. Give me 1 second. Let me log into this. I was logged in. I guess they logged me out. Yeah, I guess I never really processed that when I log in on the camera. It shows my like username and stuff. Probably not that I think, I trust you guys, but probably best that that's not out there. And let's see, Owen Tippett over 2.5 shots on goal. I locked this one in. So I definitely recommend hitting this one if you have not already. And we can just keep going. So let me refresh it. Let me start with the ARB page because that's always fun, just because it's different. This one's really good on PointsBet. For those of you that use PointsBet, it's like not even really worth my time. Son of a. It's like not really even worth. Come on, those are just my email. Like PointsBet almost isn't really worth my time because I'm so heavily limited on there. But this is really good. Found on the R page. Hampton team total over 65.5 plus 115 at PointsBet. It's an ARB opportunity to looks like play up, but the better value here is clearly on the PointsBet line. Like just look where every sportsbook prices it. FanDuel at minus 111, SBK minus 119, Tipico minus 115, and play up at minus 107. Like this is clearly a value here on this PointsBet Hampton over 65.5 team total. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this one. Totals, Hampton team total over 65.5. My guess, I would like to put 75 on it, 3/4 of a unit. My guess is they will let me get roughly $2. That is my prediction. Because I think of all the sportsbook, $8.69. Okay, that's actually more than I would have thought. Of all the sports books, I think PointsBet is one of the lamest. And yeah, so I have PointsBet synced with my account, so I don't need to add anything. But this one is really good. Hampton team total over 65.5. I do like quite a bit. So let me give this page a refresh, and we'll just work through the positive EV page. I'm glad that we got Bet365 odds up because they were down for a little bit. Excuse me. Like there was just an issue with the site itself. So I've already locked in. Here's another one that I've locked in. Sharks versus Vegas Golden Knights. Total goals under 5.5. Plus 170 odds at Bet365. I locked this in at plus 180. So I got better odds, but it's still good at plus 170. Like you see here, the Novig line, the OddsJam Perfect line, and pricing this at like essentially plus 163. So the gap between these two numbers, that's what you look for. And then just look at where the other books price it. Like DraftKings is the closest at plus 160. Then every other book, it's like plus 155, plus 150, plus 151. And then PointsBet, Caesars, and BetMGM, like, yeah, plus 145. I'm assuming you mean Bet365, and I am not sure the answer to that question. I do know that they just legalized in a bunch of states, but I don't know which ones specifically. So I would you can just Google it. It's pretty you could Google it and find out. So this one we locked in Owen Tippett over 2.5 shots on goal. Let's just check out William and Mary money line. So right off the bat, it looks good. Plus 162 is the no vig line. Play Up has this at plus 169. For situations like this, I just like to view event page in a new tab and then just click show no vig odds. And I mostly just try to make sure that it's beats the closing line of Bet Online, Bookmaker, and Pinnacle, which in this case it does. Beats the closing line of all three. So the plus 169 on Play Up is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess these people are annoying. Whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one in. William and Mary plus 169. Just going to put 3/4 of a unit on this bad boy. $75. That one has been placed. Unit sizing down a little bit because the win percentage is lower. I'm not saying you should avoid these bets entirely. Just that unit size. That's personally how I handle my bankroll. I put mostly a unit on anything, but if the win percentage is a little bit lower, then I'll unit size that down to like either $75 or $50, depending. And that's how that works. So another one on Play Up, Tennessee State. It looks good right off the bat that it will be plus EV to Bet Online, Bookmaker, and Pinnacle, but let's find out. So again, view the event page in a new tab. And I guess I'll filter out Play Up because I'm not sure how many people actually use them. They're a smaller book. Show no big odds. And so we're getting it at 201. Yes, yes, yes. This is really good. Tennessee State money line. No, not Middle Tennessee. Wait. Tennessee State. Yeah, Tennessee State versus Morehead State. There you go. Plus 201. I'm going to put 3/4 of a unit on this one as well. That one has been placed. And we are good to go. So I put $75. All right. So let me filter out Play Up because nobody uses them. And I also filter out Circa as well because I think they're like only legal in Colorado. So might as well make it as helpful for as many people as possible. But I in terms of Bet365, I definitely recommend checking that out because I'm almost positive that they just legalized in a bunch of different states. So here's one, hockey one, Kings money line. Minus 186. This looks really good right off the bat. I'm going to go ahead and just, again, make sure that it's plus EV to all of the books. This is actually for tomorrow. Yeah. So minus 186. Yeah, this is awesome. So I'm going to hit this one. I'm actually going to put 2 units on this one because the win percentage is so high. It's like almost 70% win percentage. So again, scale up when it's in your favor, scale down when the unit or the win percentage is a little bit lower. So it's Kings money line minus 186. I'm going to put 2 units on this one to win just over a unit, and that one has been placed. So that one's really good. Kings money line tomorrow minus 186 odds. Keep going. So here's one, Rudy Gobert over 11.5 rebounds. This looks good right off the bat. It's like plus 114 at Caesars. Across the board, like you can ignore NHA because they're DFS, so they're always going to have those odds. But like minus 104, closest being plus 100. So let's remove the VIG here. You just want to make sure that you're beating the no VIG line to the majority of sports books. So we're looking at Rudy Gobert over 11.5 rebounds, plus 114 at Caesars. So let's click remove VIG. We're looking at Rudy Gobert, and the odds were plus 114. So it looks like it's plus EV to every book except for BetMGM and BetRivers, but it is plus EV to Pinnacle, and it also is to like DraftKings and FanDuel. So yeah, I'll take this one. This one's good. Rudy Gobert basically gets 12 plus rebounds. Is solid. Lighter slate of NBA games tonight, but we still got a ton not a ton. We still got some bets to tail. So, and the odds changed. So I'm not going to go ahead and lock that one in. That's unfortunate. Let me give this page a refresh. I'll look at the R page next. Just, is it the same play? Oh, yeah. All right. So that one, we already took this one. Those of you joining late, Hampton team total over 65.5 is really good. I already took that one. Took Kings money line, took Owen Tippett. I think I already took this one as well. So I have an alternate line. So I have the under 5.5. Looks like the over 7 is the play. I'm actually going to filter out Barstool because I have all of my, I have a ton of risk already specifically in Barstool. So I don't want to just keep depositing. So I'm just going to filter that one out. And then I got to hop in like a couple minutes But we can keep going. So here's a college hoops one that we can all tail. Lindenwood versus Tennessee Tech, 2 powerhouses, under 136. It's on Caesars as well, so you guys can take this. Same thing here. View the event page in a new tab. Just want to make sure that we're like where every other book prices it. So like we are getting the under 136. So let's look where every other sports book prices it. So like BetOnline has it at 135, a full point lower. Pinnacle has this at 134.5, and majority of sports books have it at like 135, 134. So this one's really good. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Do I need to log in here as well? I literally logged in right before. I don't know what happened. They all logged out, whatever. I know what it is. It's because I logged into Picket to post that I was going live. So that logs out of all your accounts. So anyways, this will be the last one that I lock in. Lindenwood versus Tennessee Tech, under 136, minus 110 odds. Let's go ahead and lock this one in. Perfect. That one has been locked in. As you can see, where to go. It's not showing up, but I definitely, there we go. So we just needed to reload. Under 136 minus 110 at Caesars. Let me just add this one to my bet tracker. And that's going to be it. So I don't know, 4 to 5 bets for you guys, 2 all tail. Appreciate everybody joining. Make sure to hit me up on social media, hit OddsJam up on social media, subscribe to both my and OddsJam's YouTube channel, and have a good one.